Hi everyone, welcome to Zenden, a safe space to calm your mind and body. Today we're going to be doing a short seated practice that you don't need a mat for. You can just sit anywhere on the floor, and we're going to start by just sitting in a comfortable position, maybe with your legs crossed in front of you, a nice straight spine, and you can rest your hands either facing down on your knees if you want to feel more grounded, or maybe having your palms facing upwards if you want to feel more energized. Today I'm going to place my hands down so I feel more grounded and connected to my body. And we're going to start off today's practice with just some breath work. Maybe close your eyes or have a soft gaze in front of you. Slowing down our breathing, breathing through the nose and out through the mouth. Trying to ignore any thoughts that come into your mind and focus back on your breath. As you inhale, where do you feel your breath? Do you feel it in your tummy, in your chest, in your nostrils? And on the exhale, do you feel your chest lowering? Do you feel the air coming out of your mouth? Just pay attention to how it feels as you focus on your breathing. We're going to slowly start to open our eyes, and we're going to start to move our neck. So if you look down and then start to look up and look down, look up, back to center, look to the right, back to the center, over to the left, to the center, to the right, back to the center and to the left. Back to center. We're going to drop our right ear towards our right shoulder. Now maybe this is enough. Otherwise you can extend your left arm out to the side. And the next option is to bring your right hand up and over to meet your left ear. So this should be a gentle stretch down the left hand side of your neck. And back to center, we're going to do the same on the opposite side. So drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Maybe that's enough for you today. Otherwise you can extend your right hand out to the side. And you can also bring your left hand up and over to meet your right ear, stretching the right side of your neck. And back to neutral. Let's start to wake up our shoulders. So if you bring your shoulders up and down, up and down. Let's rotate them backwards. And then forwards. And now we're going to stretch our hands. So if you bring your hands up and stretch your fingers out, stretch them, stretch them, stretch them. And then squeeze them in as tight as you can. I'm going to do that again. Stretch your fingers as much as you can, and then squeeze them back in again. Perfect. Next we're going to move into some circles. So place your hands on your knees, and we're going to start to bring your body forwards and then over to the right hand side, round to the back, to the left hand side, and to the front. So let's do this 2 more times in this direction, moving quite slowly, still focusing on your breath. 1 more time. And then from the front, we're going to move in the opposite direction. So move to the left, to the back, to the right, and to the front. Let's do that 2 more times. And just notice how your spine feels. Notice how your legs feel, your shoulders. How does your body feel whilst you're moving like this? And back to neutral. So from here, we're going to move into some side stretches. So we're going to start off by placing your left hand on the floor next to you, and you can bring your right hand up and over. So you might be here, you might want to stretch a little bit further. This might just depend on your body and on the day. And what I want you to do is keep your both sits bones on the floor and stretch all the way from your sits bones up the side of your body, up your right arm, and all the way out through your fingertips. So wherever you are, I just want you to stretch the whole way. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back to center. I'm going to do the same on the opposite side. So place your right hand on the floor next to you and your left arm comes up. Again, keep both sits bones on the floor, and we're stretching from the left sits bone up the left side of your body, through your left arm and through your fingertips. So wherever you are, stretch, stretch, stretch all the way through your fingers for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back to center. From here, we're going to move into Baddha Konasana. So you can bring your legs out and bring your feet to touch. Now, depending on your body, again in the day, your feet might be out here, your feet might be a little bit closer. So wherever they are, just find somewhere that feels comfortable to you. Maybe we want to move around a little bit. And we're going to start to lean forwards. And as you lean forwards, you can start to massage your feet. So maybe massaging your toes, massaging the balls of your feet, massaging the sole of your feet, and then the heel of your feet. So giving them a really nice massage. You can keep socks on, you can take your socks off. And then you might want to move the attention up, maybe your left leg, and massage your leg there, move back down and over to the right leg. So this is nice just to give yourself a little bit of self-massage, a little bit of self-care, self-love. And as we come back down to your feet, you can start to I'm going to bring my feet in a little bit closer. You might want to interlace your hands and place your hands below your toes and start to lean forwards for a nice hip opening stretch. Now, something I like to do is kind of sway from side to side. Remembering to breathe and focusing on your breath. Maybe you want to come down a little bit further. Find what feels good today. And when we're ready, we're going to press on our feet and start to bring our knees up together. So hold on to the sides of your knees and bring your knees in together. I'm going to go sideways for this so you can see, but we're going to move into boat pose. So from here, just make sure you can see me. We're going to bring your hands behind the back of your knees and maybe lift up your right foot, pointing your toes. Let's bring that back down and maybe lift your left foot, pointing your toes, and bring it back down. And then what we're going to do is gently rock backwards ever so slightly. Bring your feet onto your tippy toes, and then maybe lift one foot, maybe lift both feet and move into a boat pose. So you're really using your core here, you're using your back, your legs, your arms. You're using quite a lot of muscles here in this pose. If you want to extend your arms out as well, feel free to do so. We're just going to stay here for 5 more breaths, 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring our feet back down and come back into a seated position. From here, I really want to do a big morning stretch. So what I encourage you to do is reach your arms up above your head and stretch through your fingers. Maybe have a big yawn. Oh, stretch, stretch, stretch. And then bring our hands back down to our knees. So again, bringing your palms to your knees to feel more grounded. or your palms facing upwards to feel more energized. So at the moment I'm going to have my palms facing upwards so I feel energized for the rest of the day. And again, we're either going to close our eyes or have a soft gaze. We're going to start to focus on our breathing again. Focusing on the inhales and the exhales. Noticing how your body moves. Noticing how your body breathes. And maybe noticing how you feel right now after a very short practice of seated yoga. Do you feel more energized? Do you feel more calm? Just notice how you feel. And we're going to sit here for a couple of moments in meditation. If your mind starts to wander, just come back to the breath. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Returning to a more natural breath. And as we sit here, maybe think of one thing that you are grateful for today. Maybe it's your family, your friends, maybe it's your job or where you live. Maybe it's the fact that you did this practice today. Whatever it is, just notice that gratitude and keep it with you for the rest of the day. So as we start to slowly open our eyes, thank you so much for practicing with me today. I really hope you enjoyed this class and have a wonderful day.